Hi Peter and Stefania, it's Mike Martin here at Bavaria BMW in Edmonton. Congratulations again on the 428. I'm going to do a video for you guys just to walk through the exterior of the vehicle, some of the features inside as well, just so you can actually see what you guys are buying before we ship it out to you. So without further ado, I'm just going to swap the camera around and start going over the vehicle here. Got a brand new set of Pirelli all-season tires on your Sportline wheels here. As part of the Sportline package too, you get all the gloss black trim lines. Really makes for a nice looking exterior. There's the stock number for your reference as well. And here's the interior of your beautiful 428. You have the red contrast highlights throughout. One of the coolest, best parts of these vehicles here is going to be your Sportline seats, which give you adjustable bolstering. You also have a leg extender here. Two different memory settings for seat controls, adjustments here and here. This will affect your bolstering on the sides here, and then full lumbar support too, so up and down and in and out as well. Over here you're going to have your button for your fold-in mirrors. And your control adjustments for your mirrors themselves, controlling left or right. When you do set it to the left-hand side here, when you pop the vehicle in reverse, your passenger side rear view mirror will tilt down so that you can see the curb behind you. So that's a setting to keep in mind as well. Heated steering wheel located just on the left of the steering column here for you. Your automatic headlights and fog light controls are down here as well. Going to quickly just pop the hood for you before we check out the rest of the interior. There's a peek underneath the hood for you. Back to the interior. Gonna have our backup camera here with parking sensors and controls as well. Your automatic start-stop functionality here. Just start-stop for your engine as well. Automatic headlight control right here. You're gonna have full control of your phone in the vehicle, voice control, and access to changing your modes right on the steering wheel. And cruise control on the left-hand side here. You're gonna have your paddle shifters just behind the wheel, allowing you to shift gears on the fly. You'll have your different modes here as well. So comfort mode is where you start the vehicle up. It's the ideal settings for the everyday person, everyday situation. From there you can kick up into sport mode, which is gonna give you stiffer steering, stiffer suspension, and higher revs in the engine. Much more sporty drive. Or you can kick it up one more time to put you into Sport Plus mode, and that's going to allow you to do the same settings as Sport mode but with traction control activated, allowing you to get a feel of a rear-wheel drive vehicle, even though it's a full-time all-wheel drive unit. Also, to shift your vehicle into gear, you need to press this button, as well as having your foot on the brake. And then you can cock it back to put yourself into drive. From here, you can slide over to your manual sport settings. Once you pop it over, you're going to be in sport mode automatically, which is a full automatic transmission mode, but it simulates driving a manual vehicle. If you give it any input, then you begin a true manual mode, allowing you to change gears on the fly whenever you like. If you want to get out of that mode, you just pop it back over. Both these settings as well as this can all be changed on the fly for you. You have your presets up here. That's going to allow you to set destinations on your maps, phone contacts, radio stations, a variety of different things that you can do on here to have your hot buttons assigned the way you'd like. To put the vehicle into park, you just simply need to press this button here and it puts you into park. You'll note your Harman Kardon sound system, which is one of the best parts about this vehicle. If you ask me, it's a 600 watt 16 speaker sound system, allowing you to listen to your music with great sound quality. There's also a couple of subwoofers under the seats, which are really awesome to have. In here, you're gonna have your USB in, auxiliary in, and a snap-in adapter, which allows you to get different plates for whatever phone device you have. So if you have a wireless charging phone, like an iPhone 8 or higher, you can get an adapter plate for the snap-in adapter that allows you to do wireless charging in the vehicle. So very cool to note that. This will be your iDrive controller here. This allows you to access the main points of the iDrive system with the press of a button. So we hit the menu button here and it brings up our menu showing our sport settings right now. This is where we're going to control our different items within the vehicle. And you do that just by scrolling this wheel and seeing everything go up and down like this. Popping into multimedia here. You're gonna have CD. You can also watch DVDs when the vehicle's parked on your iDrive screen. Music collection is a 20 gigabyte hard drive that's stored inside the vehicle, which allows you to load music onto a flash drive and then upload it into the vehicle itself, so you always have some music queued up for you, even if your phone's not present. This screen here within multimedia is where you'll manage your different devices. So you can go down to connections here, hit connections, add new device, and go into the Bluetooth settings of your phone, which will prompt this identification number to come up somewhere in your Bluetooth list. Select that, hit allow for all of the questions that it asks you, and you'll pair your vehicle up with your phone, which is really nice. Back in the menu here, you're gonna have obviously radio settings. You do have satellite radio capabilities. Obviously that isn't a subscription service, so make sure you contact the number on the screen there if you'd like to set that up at a cost. From there, we have our telephone. Once connected, it's going to allow you to access your phone book, make calls, check your received calls, dial numbers, and manage your Bluetooth devices from this screen also. You're going to have navigation. You're going to have office controls as well, which allows you to access your contacts and notes. You can even take voice memos on the fly. Connected drive here is going to be your hub for roadside assistance and customer relations within you towards a BMW service center. In the vehicle info, this will be a really important screen, as I'm not going to be delivering the vehicle to you in person and showing you all of these awesome features. This is going to be your vehicle info screen, allowing you to check the status of the vehicle, pull up your sports displays, check your trip computer, view your owner's manual. You can search by pictures, which allows you to pinpoint any of the buttons or the features on the inside that you might not be sure of, and corresponds with some pictures as well as details on each item within the vehicle. So really nice screen, really important to have. And then settings, there's a plethora of settings within the vehicle. You may be able to see or not, but right there, that's your head-up display. So this is going to display your turn-by-turn directions from your navigation system. It's going to display the speed of your vehicle as well, and it's a really nice safety feature to keep your head looking up and on the road. If you want to play with the brightness, contrast, or anything there, you can do so within the settings menu as well. But a really nice feature to have is this head-up display. Up here we have our sunroof with vents, so you can just slide back your sunroof cover, go to the controls here, slide back to open it, forward to close it, and to vent it you just press that button there, and back in, forward to close that down. If you do get an emergency situation, you can press this button and then press the secondary button inside, and that's going to allow you to get some emergency help. That is pretty much it. Little compass, which is actually an additional option in these vehicles. Hopefully this gives you guys a detailed glimpse into the vehicle. Let's pop the trunk really quick, and then I'm going to get this video uploaded for you to review. Here you have your trunk. This box here is going to contain your battery maintainer cable. So this is used, it's not a block heater cable, but it's used to keep your battery trickle charged during prolonged periods of the vehicle sitting outside in the cold. And to utilize it, you simply need to plug this end into a wall or an extension cord rated for outdoor use, and then plug this end here into this port. And so that's going to be your battery maintainer. If you're planning on not driving the vehicle for a long period of time during the winter, maybe you're going on vacation, leaving the car at the airport, that's where you're going to want to plug in, just to make sure your car starts up as expected when you arrive back home. So as mentioned, you do have a brand new set of winter mats in the vehicle, never used. I'm going to leave those in the bag so they're fresh for you when you get them. Over here, you're going to have a quart of BMW oil, as well as underneath a little toolkit containing your lock nuts for your wheels, your tow hook, and a screwdriver for your license plate. Down below here, you will notice a little bit of extra storage. There's no spare tire in BMW vehicles now. You also have down here a little cargo liner net, which hooks in to the back over here, and on the other side it allows you to just secure some of your items a little more effectively. If you're not familiar with run flat tires, you can always tell if a vehicle has them by this little designation here. It says RSC. That's going to mean you have run flats. Also noted right here. What run flats are is a reinforced sidewall tire that can support the weight of the vehicle even without tire pressure in it. So if you do get a puncture in your tire, you're able to drive the vehicle up to 80 kilometers an hour and no further than 80 kilometers in distance, which allows you to get to a repair shop to get your tire fixed. So keeps you off the road. You don't have to lug around a spare tire. It saves you weight and some fuel mileage as well for the vehicle. One more reminder for you. The vehicle is going to take premium fuel. So they denote a minimum 89 octane, but ideally a 91 octane gasoline fuel. So keep that in mind as you fill up your new vehicle. You're going to want to put the right fuel in there. Nice little feature here is the comfort access. So as long as you have the key with you, within a meter of the vehicle, in your pocket, in your purse, you can tap here to lock the vehicle or simply reach into the door handle to unlock it. Very, very convenient feature for you as well. Let's take one last glimpse at the 428 here before I sign off on the video, and we get the process of getting this thing detailed even further and then shipped off to you all the way out to the East Coast. If you guys have any questions on your vehicle, you know where to reach me. Call me, email me. I'm happy to help, even all the way from out here in Alberta once you take delivery of the vehicle. Here's a little glimpse at what our dealership is surrounded by. Not a whole lot to see. Looks like we might get some rain today. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Congrats again on the 428, and I look forward to helping you out further in any way I can.